First leg of the six up then is race number 5, and again we've got some debutants to get our teeth into. Start though with Lucky Time, well-backed winner over the 1,000 metres. He gets back up to the 1,200. Barrier 11 for him though. Clear choice, course and distance first time. 80-80 makes his debut. Noble Steed makes his debut. Rookie Star was behind Lucky Time last time out. Sincere Horse and Sparkling Dragon, both debutants. Hurricane Joyful, last start winner, drops in trip, and down to Fantastic Fabio, who switches the all-weather for the turf on Saturday.
This is an interesting speed map, this, because a lot of these highly touted newcomers have all got bad draws. So a Sparkling Dragon from gate 14 could go across. I tend to think Lucky Time from gate 11 has got the gate speed to track across in front of the likes of Sparkling Dragon, and 80-80 who's drawn outside him as well. So I think Lucky Time could be pretty close to the front there, along with Sparkling Dragon. And Unique Joyful got a very soft lead when winning last time.
His clear choice now. He went really well on debut. He hit the line strongly. I think he's one to put in your hat, not particularly this race, because he looks like he needs further, but he is going well, and he is improved from that debut 5th, so he's worth showing. Here's 80-80 now. 80-80's trialled very well. I'm sure we'll see that. He's had a couple of trials. He's 11-21 pounds, and yeah, he's another one that could lead easy, and his track work's been very good, as you can see here. This is the second piece, and this was on the 8th of November, just the other day. So another horse that's been Chris So and Joe Moreira teaming up. If the other two win earlier on, you can expect him to come up really short. He's $2.20 already at the moment. I thought Noble Steed went quite nicely here. He's just going on from House of Luck, really been pushed out nicely. Another one of the first starters. And one thing is he's 11-89 pounds, so he might need the run, but Pribble's done all the work on him, just about every gallop as well. So here's Rookie Star, another one I think's come on from his debut run. He did catch the eye on debut, running a nice 4th. Step up to 1,200 to really suit him, and I think he's improved a lot, this horse, so wouldn't be surprised if a good run from him.
All right, OK, that's Rookie Star. Don't forget, 2.8 million jackpot here in the 6 up, so an estimated return around the $6 million mark. So we just saw Rookie Star. Seems like a pretty good place to start then, with his jockey Chad Schofield.
Chad, you ride Rookie Star again on Saturday. Were you happy with the way that he finished off last time out?
Yeah, I was. He just found the 1,000 too short. He got run off his legs the first 3/4 of the race, but he really did hit the line nicely, and he was strong through the line. He's improved since then. His work's picked up, and over the 1,200 he'll be a lot more comfortable. Should allow him to travel and sit on the bridle, and then show the same kick, hopefully.
You were beaten last time by Lucky Time, who also looks like he'll appreciate the step up to 1,200 metres. Do you see him as the main danger again this time? Yeah,
of course. He obviously did it well last time, and he's in winning form, so he's going to be thereabouts again.
Where do you think you'll be in the run from gate 9?
He didn't show much speed over the 1,000, but the 1,200s are completely different, and he's learnt a lot more. So wouldn't surprise me if he can take up a more forward position. He isn't drawn the best, but we'll have a look through the race and see what we can do.
Looks nice though, doesn't he? He's actually a pound worse off with Lucky Time for that beating because of Matthew Poone's claim.
Yeah, he's drawn in a bit. Lucky Time's drawn bad again. He did draw badly on debut as well. Look, he's improved though. I think he's improved a little bit more than Lucky Time, so I think he can maybe turn the tables on him. And at the prices, $16, he's one I'll make my long shot, because I think he's improved a lot. And if there's any sort of vulnerability with his first starter, I think he can run well.
Yep, there's definitely all sorts of ifs and buts about some of the horses towards the top of the market, but Rookie Star will definitely come on for that run.
All right, so some lightly raced sorts here. There's some that have been going around for a little while now, including Bossy, who's actually a last start winner as well. Money winner in this field on this occasion too. Yeah, Bossy, tricky horse to catch right. This was actually a very good performance from him, but it was off the back of some pretty average ones, so it's a bit tricky. And obviously in this race as well, you're likely to have 1 or 2 horses that are going to be way better than Bossy in time, so I wouldn't be that keen on his chances of following up. Money winner's been okay as well this season. Best runs have been at 1,200, so back to 1,200 on this particular occasion. We'll see him probably go okay, but again, not too sure these two fellas are as progressive as some of those at the top of the market.
Yeah, I didn't put them in either one. I think Bossy had his birthday that day.
All right, OK. Unique Joyful, a last start winner as well. Found the front from a wide gate. There's a couple of unlucky horses in behind, but can he go back-to-back?
Well, he's back to 1,200, which is interesting. This was over 1,400 metres. They'll go a bit faster, really, so he's not going to be able to dictate. And he just won this race, didn't he, in a big a bobbing finish. And the horse on the outside hasn't really franked the form either. So I'm happy to watch him go around.
He got a very soft second sectional this day as well, which did help him out in front. So, yeah, he's a horse I quite like, and definitely if he goes back down in grade, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with, but probably not on this occasion. All
right, that was Sunny Orient we'd already seen in that trial, or that race a little bit earlier on as well. Let's get into the debutantes then, starting with 80-80. He's obviously our early favourite here at 210.
Yeah, and he looks very good. That's why he's come up at $2.10. Joe Moreira has stuck with the ship with this particular horse. He's trialled really well, and all his trials have been very good. So he's had 2 trials in Australia before he got here, 3 trials here. 11.21, he looks well tuned up, just barrier 12, and that's why I just had the question mark on him. You wouldn't want to take too short of a price from a wide barrier.
Trial before this as well, he dealt very easily with a horse called Holy Money, who ran pretty well at Happy Valley the other night. So the trial form is stacking up quite well. Draw's a bit tricky, but he's going to be there or thereabouts. Yeah,
it was my folks finishing second there in that trial. This is Noble Steed, who's this is a quite a handy trial, this one, and hasn't really been let go yet.
Yeah, he just finished him behind. But the question mark he's been slow away in both his trials here, so he just does need to improve his manners, this horse. But we saw that track work from him, 11.89. I think he'll come on for the run, but I wouldn't be surprised if he ran quite well at a big price.
$7.5 million ISG, this fella. So, like Paul said, I think there'll be more to come when he probably goes a bit further.
I say a big price, and he's come up at $3.40.
Yeah, Sacred Elixir won that trial. Exultant, who runs in the Panasonic Cup, was in that trial as well. Sincere Horse, 3-year-old here by not a single doubt.
Yeah. Another one that's been slow away in his trials. 1,043 for him.
Yeah, he needs to muster a better gate speed, and he's still a young horse. He's a Southern Hemisphere 3-year-old as well, so he's probably got plenty of improvement still to come. But again, he could be quite useful, but he's in a pretty hot race here.
Yeah, that's Lockheed the Grey just going past him again. Big wraps on him. Still one more to have a look at, though, and that is Sparkling Dragon, another 3-year-old by O'Reilly. And I think his trials have looked all right.
Yeah, I've snuck him in the numbers, this horse. Sparkling Dragon, he won his New Zealand trial really nicely. He's had 2 trials here, 11.28. He looks quite well tuned up. Again, he's got barrier 14, which just could find it a bit tricky, but I think there's some definitely ability there, so I found a place for him.
A horse he beats here. Old Gownton of Garrow, so we'll get a steer on how he might go if Gownton of Garrow hacks up in the second race, isn't it, on the card, then that might bode well for Sparkling Dragon.
All right, so you've got to line up all the likely race ones, the debutantes with the experience, and you end up with?
Well, I've gone with 80-80 on top, just because I've liked his trials. He looks quite a professional racehorse. Rookie Star, he went really well on debut. Now, at $16.660, he'd be the bet in this race each way, and I'll make him a long shot. Lucky Time went really nicely when he won. I know you made him the horse to follow for the season, Andrew. I think he can still run well. Just a little bit worried about the 11, drawn barrier 11, and Sparkling Dragon. Another one drawn wide, but it's got some ability. 5, 7, 1 and 9.
Yep, I think you can't go too far wrong if you stick with some of these either first starters or horses with not a huge amount of experience. But I'm going to go with Lucky Time here. Gate 11 doesn't look ideal on paper, but he's actually got a better draw than 1 or 2 of the other hot pots here. I think he might be able to track across into a decent position. 80-80, he's looked very good in his trials, but he's got an even worse draw in Gate 12. Sparkling Dragon's got Gate 14, but again, he's got the speed to get across into a decent position too. And all 3 of these could well be considerably better than Class 4 in the fullness of time. And Rookie Star, I thought he stayed on very well down the straight 1,000. Gate 9, again, not ideal for him, but I think if the race is run to suit a bit of pace on, he should be picking 1 or 2 off in the latter stages. It's a good contest.
It is, and given all that information, we've all come up with the same 4 numbers, but yeah, I'll be following Lucky Time there.